Hello, everybody. Welcome back to, well, I guess it's an annual thing here on the channel. You know, I was saying it was coming up this week. Our channel review for 2026. It's the annual thing here on the channel. I've been doing it for the past couple years, along with our channel tribute at the end of each year. So it's kind of something to begin the year. Then, of course, our channel tribute to end the year. So this is something kind of annually. I'll be continuing to do this. It's just pretty fun. So it's just a channel welcome and our look ahead. Kind of going to be going off some key points, reading some notes and whatnot, just for things to expect. Coming up here on the channel, excuse me. If you're new to the channel, welcome here. So, if you're new here, this is pretty much, kind of going over what to expect this year from the channel if you're new, and also what I generally do around here. It's pretty much just kind of welcome here. So, so we're going to be going over everything. If you watch us things in the past years, you know how it goes. I'll just be reading off some notes I have and also announcing some new things coming on the channel and things pretty much to expect coming up in 2026. So I'm very excited. I have some notes here. I'll also be going off of just kind of regular, what I'm thinking here. So go off here some key points. We're just going to get right into it. So what they expect here on the channel coming up is very interesting. There's a lot of things I want to get back to, and I want to start being more consistent because towards the end of last year, I've been lacking a lot on. Maybe I missed a couple uploads on a scheduled day. So if you're new here again, consistency here is I upload schedule Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 4 days out of the week, that's usually when I upload. But there's been a little bit of lack in consistency. I haven't really been uploading on some days or some of those days. And I want to get back to that. So that's something I definitely want to get back to. I want to upload on a regular schedule, regular schedule that we have, regular time. Sometimes I'll upload late and whatnot for you guys, at least on Eastern time. I want to try to upload at a good time and try to get the videos out at a good time. So I'm going to try to upload a little bit more, stay consistent. Kind of like I was saying, another update video I was doing last year. I know I haven't really updated you guys a lot, but I definitely want to stay consistent with uploading and upload on given scheduled days that I'm supposed to be uploading content. So I know sometimes I missed on it. That's something I definitely want to work on. We're going to be coming back more consistent this year. I'll be uploading more videos on the scheduled days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There'll always be videos on that day, and that's what I want to kind of go for on those days for videos and whatnot. So I'm definitely going to be scheduling those, and content's going to start coming out more on scheduled days, and I'm going to be coming back with consistency on-time scheduling. That's something I definitely wanted to nail in this year, and it's I promise it's definitely going to come. Consistency is going to be here. Starting this week, you guys are seeing this on the content day, obviously. So it's starting this week. So from here on out, I'm definitely going to start being more consistent with uploading on the schedule I set out. And that's just, should go without saying. I've kind of been lacking, and I apologize very much for that. So we're going to get back to it. That's definitely something I want to commit to this year on the channel is consistency. So definitely, that's one of the bigger things I want to come up to and be, regular there. And then, kind of going in, there's going to be a lot more new series that I'm planning on for this year, coming later in the year. A lot of new series, and there's some ideas I'm also coming up more. I'm not going to say too much. There's also just, because I haven't planned it out yet, but I know there's definitely some ideas I'm already having for more new series and more ideas this year. I know last year was a pretty big year. We had a lot of new series coming out. We had the tier list series, had the reaction series that was just recently. Trying to think of any other series I had. Gaming Adventures. Yeah, Gaming Adventures is another big one. So we had a lot of big new series coming up last year. So this year is definitely going to be more or less the same. I'll be having new series coming on here, and I got a lot of cool new ideas that I think you guys would definitely like. So stay tuned for that coming into this year. A lot more new series coming. And live streaming, as far as live streaming goes, this is kind of another elephant in the room. I do want to address live streaming because I know in the past yearly reviews I've said I do want to live stream more. But, I'm not a live stream channel. I'm not really a live stream kind of guy. I have live streamed here in the past. I do want to do it this year and in the coming years, but it's just hard to live stream. Like, I have the setup for it. And I can live stream. It's just I'm not really into it. I'm not really good at talking live. I'm more like the structure that I have on I pre-record a video like this one or other videos, and I like scheduling it, editing it, and putting it out. But as far as live streaming goes, it's not something I really want to commit to or be too consistent with. And I was saying about consistency earlier, but I just definitely, it's not something I really want to do. I'm not the live streaming channel. I'm more, like I said, kind of gaming channel, and it's not really, live streaming isn't my channel. It's not something I want to make the main focus point of it. Now I might live stream here and there. I know I sometimes schedule it or upload it. I'll try to schedule it and make an announcement for it, but it might be a little bit here and there, kind of like spur of the moment thing. I might just come on and live stream. I know you think you guys should get a notification if I'm live streaming. I think depending on if you have notifications on. But just the long and the short of it, live streaming just isn't really something I want to make the main focus of my channel. Sure, I'll live stream here and there, but it's not something I want to do like full time or be committed to or like consistent with, just because live streaming isn't really the channel focus. Now I'll do it here and there because live streaming can be pretty fun, but it's not something I definitely want to make the full focus point of the channel. So there'll be live streams here and there going forward, but that's just the simple, answer on live streams. I know I've been trying to address it for a while, but as far as live streaming goes, it's not something that I'll be doing too much, but I'll be doing it here and there because it can be fun and interesting if I live stream a game here and there. But yeah, if you're wondering about live streaming, that's the situation on that. And going forward, some more things I have in my notes. I've only done one setup tour. In the past, I've done one setup tour, and for my gaming setup, and it has very much has changed since then. I made a lot of modifications, and in fact, I did move into a new house in the recent year or two. So there's a lot to change at the setup you guys saw last time, which was a couple years ago, to now, and it is a way more well structured setup that I think you guys will enjoy. So I'll be doing a setup video at some point this year. It's something I want to do. There's some things I want to get nailed on in the setup because there is a lot of stuff that goes into it, and the setup I have with editing videos, and I think I have a lot better setup than what you guys saw. So definitely a lot has changed. I do want to do a setup video. It's pretty cool, and I definitely want to show you guys a lot of things as far as my setup goes. Another thing, I also want to show you guys how I edit videos and kind of how, because each video I do, depending on what video I do and what kind of structure it is, I do it differently. And for those of you who want to be, a YouTuber kind of like I am and have now I'm not saying I have a big platform, but if you want to kind of learn kind of how I do what I do and edit videos and whatnot, because there's been a lot of things that have changed in my editing process. I've done a lot of different things and changed up a lot of things, and I think made improved quality of the videos. And for those of you who are curious about how I edit videos, and if you're aspiring to be kind of a smaller scale YouTuber like I do, I'll show you guys my editing software that I use in how I edit different kinds of videos, because it is a different process, and it is a process indeed. So that's definitely coming. That's something I wanted to do. That's just going to be a video that's coming up probably fairly soon. I mean, I could do it pretty easily. But there is probably going to be, the structure is going to be different parts on different videos. But you'll see how I structure it. But that's something that's probably going to be coming within the next month or so. I'm not going to make you guys wait too much for that. Definitely because I already know how I'm going to structure it and set it up. So how I edit videos, and I guess editing tutorial you could call it, on how I edit my videos, that will be coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. That's something I definitely want to get on, and stuff like that, so that's definitely interesting. But yeah, kind of going back to that setup tour, there will be a setup tour this year, just some things I would like to get kind of done with my setup before I finalize the setup tour for you guys, so I think you guys will also enjoy it, which also kind of goes into the editing portion bit. Kind of the behind the scenes, if you will, of the channel and whatnot. So that's definitely cool. A lot more things also kind of going on. I'm going to be updating socials and Discord, a little bit more behind the scenes stuff. Discord, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I don't do too much, but I link Twitch in the description. I don't really live stream on Twitch anyway. Mainly YouTube nowadays. Tried to live stream on Twitch one time, didn't go so good. But this year I definitely want to focus more on socials. Instagram, Twitter, Discord, of course, are main socials that I link in the description. There'll definitely be more tweets I'll be putting out and information and whatnot. And the community tab, of course, definitely be a lot more activity on there. I know I've been kind of lacking on that. That's just another side thing. I'll be definitely putting more activity on the socials and whatnot, so you guys can follow and stay updated with that. Links always in all descriptions of every video. And then, yeah, I'll be definitely staying consistent with those. Coming into this year, talk about consistency. Definitely be updating playlists. Just a lot of more behind the scenes things that just improve the quality of the channel. I think that I'm going to be making behind the scenes. And also I think you guys will enjoy it. So I'll be updating playlists. So we have, of course, we have a slew of playlists for a lot of our longer series going on. So that's definitely something you guys can take a look at. I tried to organize it, make it into a nice, different playlist. So you guys, if you want to binge watch stuff, you definitely can, for different kind of series on the channel, whatever you're in the mood for. So, definitely something I want to commit to on the channel. It's also kind of, different kind of, diversity, I should say, I guess. There's something I definitely want to learn on and definitely want to lean on it and do it. There's a lot of different things I kind of diversity I mean, and by that I mean, like I'm always going to be a gaming channel. That's my roots. We're always going to have gaming content here on the channel. But also I kind of want to branch out to different stuff, like kind of like my thoughts and kind of like the tier list series or the reaction series. That's something I kind of want to do a little bit more of, and that's definitely going to be more kind of diverse series coming up. Not particularly gaming, but there will always be gaming content on the channel. I'm definitely going to continue to always do gaming content, but there'll be also some things I'm kind of going to be changing up, like different series I'm going to be doing that maybe aren't strictly gaming, as you've seen with the reaction series. So I'm trying to branch out and kind of experiment a little bit. So there'll be more of that in the coming series, and I'm going to be kind of experimenting. Of course, you guys are always welcome to comment on what you want to see. If you have any ideas, you're always welcome to comment on that, or anything you think would be good for the channel or you would like to see. Comments are always welcome on all that, and feedback, all the usual stuff that I like to see. Kind of going into that. And yeah, so there'll definitely be more diverse series, maybe not strictly gaming, so just think kind of like my thoughts or reaction series, kind of like I was saying. So those kind of type series, maybe a little bit different, but kind of the type series where it's not strictly gaming. So I'm thinking more, outside the box with that. Definitely, as far as my thoughts goes, like I was mentioning, there'll be more my thoughts. That's really the only series I was lacking on towards the end of the year is my thoughts, just because it's hard to find topics to talk about. Sometimes there's a bunch of topics I want to give my thoughts on. Sometimes there's not too much I really want to do. So it's kind of, I've said it before in past episodes, kind of just bases off what I have to say or what you know, if I want to talk about something. And there are some topics I'll put in my notes. So there will be my thoughts coming back. I'm going to try to stay more consistent with that, because that's just another one of the, diverse things I want to do here on the channel and branch out. So that's definitely staying up to date with my thoughts. It's one of the oldest examples of that. My thoughts is a classic series, so I definitely would like to come back with that. And yeah, just nothing too much else I have to say. Just a big year. There's a lot of big year, a lot of new series coming. But one of the bigger things is I definitely want to stay consistent. I'm definitely going to commit to the channel this year, and definitely a lot of big things coming. This channel's growing. We've had a good subscriber influx over the past year. And for all you new guys coming in, older subscribers, happy for all of you here. Happy that you're all here, subscribed to the channel. And there's going to be a lot of big stuff coming this year, so stay tuned. A lot of good stuff coming. And as always, if you subscribe more content, like this video, all the videos, and all that good stuff. Your support means so much to me, and it might sound a little bit cliche, but it does. The support I get, a lot of good videos that have had a lot of good comments and views and whatnot, likes. I appreciate all that. It's the little things, I appreciate all of it, and hope we could grow to this channel this year to be something special. It already was, but hopefully it could become more special and more growth and whatnot is what I definitely would like to see. Another big goal this year. So definitely want to thrive and grow with you guys. Definitely something I want to look forward to. A lot more coming, a lot more consistency, so stay tuned. Of course, be sure to subscribe to more content, and always Discord, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, links in the description. And yeah, we got a good year coming up, so very excited for this year. Very excited of all the ideas and stuff I have planned out here for this channel to grow. I have big aspirations, and yeah, well, stay tuned for all of that. But for now, though, I will see you guys in the next video.